Good afternoon, everybody. It's Brooke here with your Friday Focus, and I'm introducing another piece of interesting equipment today. Something that maybe not everybody has at home, but it is absolutely one of my favorites. It's called the Pilates ring, and it's like a bit of resistance. It's a perfect circle. It's also been known to be called the magic circle because it does some magic things. And it's something you can squeeze and adds a little bit of resistance. I'm going to teach you how you can work this into your Pilates routine. Now, if you're somebody who's been doing mat work for a while and you maybe have a band and a ball and things at home and you're enjoying it and you want to take your Pilates to just a little bit deeper, a little bit higher level and just have a little bit more fun with it, a ring is a really good piece of equipment to invest in, and they're not very expensive. I think you can find them for about maybe 15 pounds, something like that. And it doesn't take up a huge amount of space, and I absolutely love using the rings. In my group classes, I keep a whole bunch of rings. There are only some smaller groups that I can use them in, and I always just really find it just a fun way to add a little bit of, to go a little deeper into your workout. So we're gonna add that in just a moment. We're gonna start standing up. And just stand at the end of the mat. So again, we always start with our posture check, just looking at the feet, checking that the feet are parallel and hip width apart. Big inhale, lengthening through the crown of the head, and exhale, finding your balance. Just drawing the core in, relaxing the shoulders down, think ribs to hips, lengthening the spine, and then reach your arms out to the side, drop your heels down to the mat, drop your chin to your chest around the spine, and roll yourself all the way down, just hanging over your legs. I want you to nod your head yes, and then shake the head no. Just relaxing the neck, then bend your knees, get your hands down to the mat, and slowly walk your hands forward, coming out into a plank. Just lift the head nice and high, slide the shoulders down the back, squeeze the glutes. I want you to inhale, lower the knees down to the mat, and exhale, lift them back up. Inhale down, exhale up. We're gonna go 2 more times. So we're not gonna stay too long into our plank series today. I always just like to use the plank to warm up the body. It's a really good way to warm up the spine as well. Just kind of work on fluidity and mobility through all of the joints of your spine. Now walk your hands back towards your feet. Let the head hang. Soften your knees, scoop the abdominals and roll yourself all the way back up to standing. Shoulders and head come up last. And we're going to lace your fingers together behind your back. Lift the arms, lift the chest. Inhale. And then exhale, drop the arms forward as the chest comes down towards your knees. Again, check that your feet are still parallel. Hold there for 1 big breath in, and then as you breathe out, let the hands drop down to the mat. Bend the knees, walk forward out into your plank. Holding your high plank, lift the head, slide the shoulders down the back. Now we're going to lift your left leg high up to the ceiling, and then drop your knee under the body to the opposite elbow. Inhale, lift the toe nice and high. Exhale, drop your knee under the body to that elbow. 2 more times. Lift and lower. Last one. Lift and lower back into your plank. Check your alignment, zip the core, lift your right leg up, changing sides, right knee to left elbow, breathing out. Inhale, lift the toe high. Exhale, drop the knee low, try to connect to that elbow. Keep your standing leg, your supporting leg straight. Last one, lift and drop the knee down and hold for 3, 2, 1. Back into your plank. I want you to drop your knees and sit back onto your heels. Stretch your arms and your back. Rest your head. Good. So now that we've kind of woken the body up, we can get to our focus. So introducing the ring. I want you to extend your legs out in front of you. Now a lot of these exercises will look familiar because I usually substitute a ball or sometimes nothing at all. But just again, the ring just adds a little bit, another element. We're going to reach your ring forward, just touch the toes. And I want you to squeeze your ring as tight as you can as you start to lengthen through the spine. It just really helps to keep the hands in line with your shoulders. Now breathe out, tilt the pelvis, scoop the abdominals around the spine, roll yourself down. Inhale, tap the ring behind you, and then exhale, lift the hands, head, spine. Try to keep the feet on the mat as you roll up and stretch forward. Inhale again, realign the spine into your straight back. A little bit of squeeze on the ring. Exhale, scoop the abdominals around the spine. Roll yourself all the way down. And then inhale, tap the ring behind. 1 more time, rolling up, healing the spine up. Stretch forward. And then I want you to inhale, lengthen the spine back into your straight back. And then exhale, come halfway back. Now lift the hands, lift the ring a little higher, and see if you lift your legs up to the ring, tap the ankles or the shins to the ring. Now if it's not working with both legs, you can alternate the legs. So some people really struggle to get both legs up. Don't kill yourself over it, just alternate the legs. But keep that lift through the chest, click the shoulders back, keep your chin up. 2 more, exhale, inhale, last one, lift and lower. As those legs come down, I want you to drop the ring slightly, click yourself 1 inch lower, and then twist to the left. Make sure the shoulders face the ring as you twist. Inhale, change, exhale, twist. Breathe in and out for 4 and 3, 2. Again, no movement through the feet. Last one. Back to your center. Squeeze the ring tighter and then just slowly roll yourself all the way back down to the mat. Good. Now, if you're going to hug your knees into your chest with that ring, little rock side to side. Now, lift the knees up to tabletop position. Peel your head and shoulders up off the mat and then extend your arms and legs long. Inhale, just slide the ring over the knees. Exhale, reach. Inhale, tuck. Stay here 4 more. So looking down towards the abdominals, keeping your rib to hip connection. 3. Last 2. And I want you to hold the last one. Let the head come down to the mat. Really stretch your legs long. Lower the arms and the legs. Then breathe out, lift everything back up. So lower the arms until the ring taps the floor. Then we stop the legs as well. Exhale, lift everything back up. Try to keep your lowest back rib down on the mat, but keep a neutral spine. 2 more times there. Inhale as you lower. Exhale to lift. Last one. Breathing in and out. Good. Just hug your knees into your chest. Add a little movement side to side. Again, massaging out your back. And then place the ring into your ankles. Take your knees above your hips. And now we're going to add the ring to our 100. So we lift the head, lift the shoulders, reach your hands down along your side, and then extend your legs up. And we just squeeze that ring as tight as you can. Really scoop the abdominals in and pump the arms. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. So the ring just adds more of an inner thigh connection, which helps you in turn to engage your pelvic floor muscles and your deeper abdominals. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out. As well as working those inner thighs, of course. We're going to stay here for 4 more breaths. Breathing in, really reaching through the fingertips and out. The bigger the movement of the arms, the more the abdominals need to stabilize. 2 more. Breathe in. Last one. So those abdominals should be burning by now. If not, get the shoulders a little higher so you can stretch your legs any longer. And then slowly drop your shoulders, pass the ring to your hands, and hug your knees into your chest. Good. Now we're going to come up to sitting, but I want you to roll yourself up. So stretch your body out long. Ring is overhead. We're going to exhale, lift the hands, lift the head, and peel your spine all the way up. Good. Now we're going to come all the way up to standing, trying to stand without using your hands as usual. Now I'm going to show you how this ring can be used for some upper body strength and to add an upper body element into some of our leg exercises. So we're going to start with your feet nice and wide, toes turned out. Bend your knees and wrap the knees to the wall behind you. I want you to squeeze the ring, big squeeze, as you drop the hips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. And release. Stay here for 6. And 5. Good, last 4. And 3. 2 more. Hold the last one, small pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms in front of you. Peel one heel high. Inhale, stretch the legs. Exhale, bend the knees. Think high to low. Stay here for 4. And 3. Last 2. Hold the next one down. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now reach the ring over your head. Drop your right heel. Peel your left heel up. Inhale, stretch your legs. Exhale, squeeze the ring. Lift and lower. Think rib to hip connection. Tilting the pelvis slightly. Tailbone pointing down towards the floor. Knees reaching out to the side walls. Last 2. Hold the last one down. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take that ring back to your chest. Peel both heels up. Inhale, stretch the legs. Relax the hands on the ring. Exhale, squeeze the ring tight. Lift and lower. So the ring's just helping me really keep my chest nice and open as that lovely strength and feeling through the pectoral muscles, through the biceps. Stay there, 4 more. And 3. In some ways, and even just using and having it in my hands helps me to remind my abdominals to engage. So drawing the belly button in. Hold the last one down. 8 pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and just hold the last one. Heels a little higher, hips a little lower. Squeeze the ring tighter, and then stretch the legs all the way out. Okay, just walk your feet together. And now I'm going to place the ring behind you. So the ring is parallel to the floor. It's resting on your hips. Pull your shoulders back. Reach taller through the top of your head. And then lift the ring just an inch or so up off of your hips. And try to squeeze that ring as tight as you can behind your back. Now you're not going to actually be able to move it very much at all. But you're engaging your tricep muscles and the muscles of your upper back. Stay there for 4, 3, 2. It's almost an isometric exercise. Last one, we hold. Now we're just going to lift and lower. Arms locked out, no bending now. Stay there, 8, 7. Keep squeezing that ring. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold the ring as high away from you and do a little bend at the ups and then extend. So it's like a micro movement, getting into it's like a tricep extension. Squeezing that ring. Stay there for 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the last one, shoulders down away from the ears, lengthen through the top of the head, and one last set, just trying to squeeze that ring. So there, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then after we do that tricep, I always have to do one more set where you can really squeeze the ring, with the ring right in front of the chest, really close here. 8 and 7, grow taller, 5 and 4, 3, 2, squeeze and hold the last one for 3, 2, and 1, and then relax. Good. Now we're going to come back down to your mat, all the way down. So one of the things I enjoy the most about the ring is using it in a shoulder bridge. So place the ring just above your knees. There's almost like a little dimple just above that kneecap, just inside your inner thighs. I want you to pop the ring in, and the ring's pointing slightly over your head. So it's like as if it's pointing to the top of the wall behind you. I want you to tilt your pelvis, scoop your abdominals in, give me a big pelvic floor lift, and squeeze that ring without lifting your hips. Your lower back is imprinted into the mat. Inhale, relax the ring. Come back into a neutral spine with a little gap under your lower back. Exhale, squeeze the ring, tilt the pelvis, scoop the abdominals in, lift the pelvic floor, and just notice how having that ring between your knees just really helps you to engage the pelvic floor muscles. Breathe out. Tilt the pelvis, scoop the abdominals. Inhale, relax. And with this one, we're going to exhale. Press the lower back into the mat. Take your hands along your sides and peel your spine up off the mat, one vertebra at a time. To a nice high shoulder bridge. Now button your ribs closer to your hips. Tilt the tailbone up towards the knees and squeeze your ring. 8 big squeezes. 7. Think pelvic floor, think deep abdominals with each squeeze. We're also working to our glutes. We're in our inner thighs. But really use that to help you to wrap those corset muscles tight around your middle. Stay there for 3, 2, and 1. Now squeeze and hold. Drop the hips down and up. Breathe in and out. Stay here for 6 and 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold the last one up. Breathe in. Reach the arms all the way behind you until the backs of the hands touch the floor. Lift the hips higher. Squeeze the ring tighter. And then drop your rib cage down first. Middle back. Second, really tilt the pelvis to try to get through every joint of your lower back before the hip bones and your tailbone come down. And then inhale, take your hands back to your sides. Take a deep breath in. Second variation, we're up on our tiptoes, so heels high. Again, imprint that lower back, take your hands to your lower abdominals, fingertips pointing towards your pubic bone, heels of your palms on your hip bones. So we tilt the pelvis, draw the abdominals and squeeze the ring, lift your pelvic floor, breathe into the sides of the rib cage. Think about that umbrella breath, expanding the ribs out to the sides. And then close that umbrella as you start peeling your spine, one vertebra at a time up off the mat. Good. Walk your hands a little closer to your feet, button your ribs closer towards your hips and squeeze your ring. 8 big squeezes. 7. Again, think pelvic floor. So use that inner thigh connection to help you go deeper into your core muscles. Stay there for 4, 3, 2. Hold the last one. Now we drop down and up. Breathe in and out. Stay here, 6 and 5. Last 4, 3. Really try to get the hips above the line that goes between your knees and your shoulders. 2. Hold the last one up, and then inhale, reach the arms all the way behind you, back to the hands touching the floor. Breathe out, drop the rib cage, roll through the middle back, and again, just articulating every joint as you come all the way down. Now drop your heels down to your mat, take your hands behind your head. We're gonna breathe out, curl the head and shoulders up as you squeeze the ring. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift, imprint that lower back, that scoop, that hollowness through the abdominals. Stay here for 4 and 3. Last 2. Hold the last one and reach your hands one on top of the other through the middle of your ring and pulse up. 8, 7. Keeping consistent squeeze on the ring. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the head and shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. Now we're going to cross the body. Right hand to the top of the left knee. Squeeze the ring. Inhale, center. Left hand to the right knee. Squeeze and release. Try to touch the ring. Reach a little further. So touch that knee. Reach a little further. Stay there for 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just drop the shoulders down, grab your ring, and just walk your feet in until they're about hip width apart. So now we're going to use the ring in your hands when we're doing some shoulder bridge variations. Just again, adds another element, just integrating more muscles into our exercises. We're going to come up onto your tiptoes once again, lift your heels up, press your lower back down, articulate your spine, peeling all the way up, reach the ring up to the ceiling. Now pull your knees a little tighter, ribs to hips, shoulders relaxed. We're going to lift your right toe, touch the toe to the inside of the left knee, lift that right leg up to the ceiling, squeeze your ring as tight as you can, flex your foot, lower the arms, lower the ring, exhale, lift. So arms and legs both lowering down towards the mat, inhale down, exhale up, stay here for 6 and 5, last 4, 3, 2, good. Last one. I'm going to point that toe, hold it up, lift everything a little higher, squeeze the ring a little tighter, and small circles with that right leg for 6, 5, 4. Look down the body, stabilize the left knee, pelvis should be level. 2 and 1. Reverse the circle. 6 the other way. 5. So you can lift the hips any higher, can get your right leg any straighter. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the toe down. Let's reach the ring behind you, meld through the spine, coming back down to the floor. Just a little breath before we do the other side. And then we're going to lift that ring back up to the ceiling. Come back onto your tiptoes. Imprint the lower back. Scoop the abdominals. Peel the spine slowly all the way up. Check your shoulders. Check your core connection. Take your left toe. Touch the inside of the right knee. And then kick that toe up to the ceiling. Squeeze your ring. Flex your foot. Lower the ring. Lower the leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And lift. 6 more here. Full range of motion, getting that leg almost down towards the floor, just past your right knee, like a 90-degree angle. Stay there 4 more. 3. Keep squeezing the glutes 2. So we're working into that right leg, that standing leg. Hold the last one. Lift the toe a little higher. Squeeze your ring a little tighter, and then small circles. 6 each way. 5, 4. Again, stabilize the right leg. 2 and 1. Lift everything a little higher, narrow the waist, reverse your circle. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your left toe down to the mat. One last set, just dropping the hips down, squeezing to lift. Let's actually take the ring into your chest. And we're going to do just as we were doing standing, just squeezing that ring as you lift the hips up. Stay here for 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then reach the arms behind you, melt your spine all the way down, hug your knees into your chest, and rock side to side. Good. So now we're going to turn the ring so that you're holding the pads and you've got your feet into the pads at the opposite end. Just going to pull those legs in just to have a really lovely stretch there. Take a deep breath in. Now we're going to try to roll ourselves up and balance. We're going to lift your head, scoop your abdominals in, so you can roll up. You may need to bend your knees. The first one's always the hardest, and so you can nail that balance. Pull your elbows in. It's almost like you're using that ring like a rein, like the reins on a horse. Round the spine, roll back to your shoulders, and then back up into your balance. Freeze and hold. Scoop, shoulders down. Exhale, lower, and lift. Whoop. Gotta find that balance each time. It's not easy. Rolling back, up. So you can nail it. Once you got it, you can kind of nail the next one. 2 more. Back, lift up, and freeze. Lock your knees out. Last one. Back, up. Freeze and hold. And then just want you to slowly lower. When you've done that last one, lower your feet down to the mat. Sit up as tall as you can and just lean forward, pulling that ring. And fold over your legs. Good. So the ring's really good just to get a little deeper into that stretch on the back of those muscles. Okay, let's take the ring away for a moment. Feel free to grab a quick sip of water as we change positions. We're going to come onto our side now. And do a little series with the ring on the side. So if you turn onto one side, place your ring in that dimple just above your ankle joint. So it's just a slight divot in the leg that's just above that bone of your ankle. Try to place your top leg on top, same exact place. Then just walk your hands down and stretch your legs out. Roll your top shoulder back. So again, ribs to hips, belly button in tight. Try to make sure that ring is perpendicular to the floor. It's like perfectly straight up and down. Keep your lower foot on the floor for the moment and just squeeze that top leg down. So resist the bouncing tendency and think about length. So we're reaching through the crown of the head, pointing your toes, narrowing the waist, trying to make this into an abdominal exercise as much as it's a leg exercise. So really use, again, inner thigh connection helps you to engage your deep abdominals. Each squeeze the ring. I want you to engage, wrap your muscles tight around your middle. Stay there for 3. Also think about your kneecaps, your quad muscles. Try to lift those to help you get the legs straight. Hold this last one, so squeezing that ring, and then exhale, lift both legs up. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Stay here 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Hold the last one up. Now I want you to lock your top leg in place and squeeze your lower leg up and down. Stay there 6. No movement through the top leg, kind of forcing that lower leg to work. Last 3, 2, and 1. Now lock your lower in place. Squeeze the top leg. 6, 5. A little bit easier with that top leg. The top leg generally wants to dominate. 3, 2, and 1. Now squeeze in with both legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the last one, squeeze the glutes, really reach at the crown of the head, and then we're going to drop the feet down, take the ring away, and we're going to go straight over to the other side. So again, we prop that ring up on the ankle, just above that ankle bone, with the top leg to hold the ring. Try to make sure that ring is perpendicular to the floor. And one leg stacked right on top of the other. Get your rib to hip connection. Squeeze the glutes a little bit. Get the quads working at the tops of the legs. Shoulders back. First set. Bottom of the leg stays on the mat. Just squeeze with the top leg. Stay there 6. Again, thinking core. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the last one. Try to lengthen. Now lift both legs up and down. Lift and lower. Stay here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now lock your top leg in place. Lift the lower leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now squeeze the top leg down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now both legs squeezing in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we hold the last one again. Engage those quads, squeeze the glutes, zip the core, squeeze as much as you can for 3, 2, and 1, and drop the feet down. Take the ring away and roll onto your back. Good. Again, ring goes between the ankles. but we're lying on the back this time. We're gonna come back to our core, but with a bit more leg extension, hands behind the head, elbows wide. Breathe out, peel the shoulders up, squeeze your ring tight, and then just lower the legs down. Exhale, lift. Try to keep those legs level as you lower and lift. Stay there for 2 and lift. Last one. Lift and hold. Shoulders high, legs long, squeeze tight. Breathe in, drop the shoulders, bend the knees. Now we're gonna add a little variation with this one. I actually want you to keep your head and shoulders down on the mat. We're gonna extend the legs out. Now we just to slightly turn the legs. Imagine that ring like a steering wheel. Just turning right to left. It's quite tricky to keep your grip on the ring. Right to left. One more time each way. Right and left. Pull the knees in. Just adjust that ring if you need to. Knees up to tabletop, ribs to hips, belly button in tight. One more set. Extend the legs. Relax your shoulders. Twist the legs right, left, right. And you can add a little twist, a counter twist with the upper body for 2 and 1. Great. Take the shoulders back. Pass the ring to your hands. Hug your knees in tight. And then take your feet down to the mat. Roll yourself over onto your front. Now just extend the ring out in front of you. And actually have the ring flat on the floor to start. So you're nice and low. Feet are in line with your hips. Now I want you to breathe out. Lift the chest. Turn your ring and squeeze. Inhale, just drop the ring back down to the mat. Exhale, lift. Turn the ring. Lift a little higher. Squeeze. Stay here for 4 squeezes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, drop the chest, drop the ring. Breathe out, lift that chest, turn the ring, lengthen your neck, take your shoulders down away from there. Little squeezes, stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in one more time, dropping, letting that ring kind of fold down to the mat. And then last one, lift. I want you to lift your legs up and squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop everything down. Pop your ring to the side. It's done its duty for today. Slide your hands back along the sides of your legs. Keep your feet on the mat. We're going to lift the chest. Lace the fingers together behind the back. Reach the hands down the backs of your legs and look down at your mat. And then inhale, lower the chest back down. Exhale, lift the chest. Lace the fingers. Reach the hands down the backs of the legs. Inhale down. Last one, I want you to draw your heels together, squeeze the inner thighs together, turn your toes slightly up. Again, hands behind the back, lift the chest, lift the legs. This time, shoulders away from the ears, squeeze. Inhale, drop the hands, the feet, the chest. And last time, chest up, hands together, heels together, lift, lengthen, and hold, squeeze for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take your hands under your shoulders, sit back onto your heels, stretch out your back, and breathe. Good. Now come onto your back. Grab that ring once again. The other thing that the ring is really good for is your stretch. So pop your right foot into your ring, left leg along the mat. Sink your shoulders down. Just pull the leg in. Couple of big exhales. And drop the leg out to the side. Try to get it all the way down, or as close to the floor as you can. Maybe that ring will touch the floor. If it does, that left hip is probably peeled up, so try to keep your left hip down. Pull that ring a little closer to your right shoulder. And then lift the ring back to the ceiling. Switch hands on the ring. Keep your right hip down and take that leg over the other side. Again, pulling the ring, straightening up the leg. Big exhale. Try to keep the right hip down. And then back to the center. Just pull the ring one more time here. Maybe adding a couple little circles. Ways. And switch legs. Left foot into your ring. Right leg down. Sink the shoulders. Try to find your neutral spine. A little bit of space under your lower back. Breathe out. Pull it in. Get the leg straight. Guide the leg out to your left side. Maybe again try to work towards that ring hitting the floor. Keeping the right shoulder and that right hip down. Cross the leg over the body. Switch hands on the ring. And halfway down, I wouldn't expect you to hit the floor on this one at the side, crossing the body. Just pull that ring in. Get the knee a little straighter. Keep your left hip down. Big breath in. And then back to the center. Draw a couple little circles each way. Place the ring to the side, cross your ankle over your knee, pull your knee into the chest, open the shoulders out as you come your knee in. And then switch sides. Left ankle over the right knee, hands around the back of the right thigh, shoulders back. Good, and then hug both knees in. We're gonna use that ring to roll you back up to sitting. So both feet into your ring, lift your head, roll and try to control as you come all the way down to the floor. Folding forward, and then ring to the side. Lift yourself over. Come into a nice big cat stretch, chin to chest, tailbone tucked under. And then lift the knees up, turn it into your downward dog. Press into your heels, arch the back, press the mat away. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Let the head hang, nod your head yes. Shake the head no. Soften the knees and round the spine to roll yourself all the way back up to standing. Shoulders and head come up, last arms float overhead. Heels together, inner thighs connected as you reach up into your balance. And then lower the heels and just swing your arms out. Good. I hope you enjoyed that. Just a really good introduction to a really key piece of equipment that you can have a lot of fun with. And like I said, go a little bit deeper into your core strengthening. So if it's something you found enjoyable and maybe you have a ring already at home or maybe you're considering getting one, but that's what you can do with it. Enjoy.